God, try not to cry. The 25th of June 2009 will be a day that I will never forget. I was sitting at the computer and my uncle phoned and just said to me, "Is your mum in?" And I took the phone in, and I don't think he realised like how fond I was of him. And I just went into my mum and dad's, you know, sitting room, and they had the TV on, and I seen the picture of like Neverland, is, you know, where he lived, and I heard something about my mum was like, "Oh, you're joking, the wife is sick," and I just turned around and seen the word Michael Jackson dead, or could be dead, or something like that, or reports of it, or whatever, and I just stood there with my mouth open, so shocked, not knowing what to do or what to say. So yeah, I just walked out of the room, and I came in and I was on the computer frantically trying to type up to see what was going on, and then I was getting all these YouTube messages, loads of people saying, "Julie, I'm sorry, Michael Jackson died," and everything, and I just didn't want to believe that it was true. I still don't want to believe it. But yeah, so when I realised that he actually did die, I couldn't start. I was crying my eyes out. I was so upset. Basically, my mum really loves Michael Jackson as well, but all my life I grew up listening to Michael Jackson. I have videos, you know, Christmas videos of me dancing to Michael Jackson when I was 1, you know, couldn't even hardly dance, or, you know, maybe 2, and I can remember when I was about 7 years old, we lived beside my auntie and uncle, and my cousin, we always used to put on these shows, and with these big that had curtains, you know, near the living room, and we used that as sort of a stage to come out and everything, and I will never forget, and I wish to this day I had filmed it, or I had pictures or something, but my mum just signed me a fantastic costume from Is Michael Jackson's Video Bad? And the costume in that video was just unbelievable, and my mum made like these trousers and this jacket, and it was just fantastic. And I came out and I was like, you know, singing and dancing, and oh, it was brilliant. But basically, I just want to say, now I know that I'll probably get a lot of people saying bad things about this video, but see, to be honest, I don't really care. I'll just delete the comment, and I won't even read it, because I don't mind people saying they don't like his music or anything like that, but if people are just going to say really horrible things and about his death and things, I've heard all the jokes, I've heard all the horrible things, I don't want to hear it. But basically, it really depressed me, as I'm sure it did millions of fans around the world, and God bless to his family and all the other fans out there as well, or who are watching this, and basically, you know, I just was so sad, and I just didn't want to believe it, because it's always been a dream of mine to meet Michael Jackson one day, and it's really hard to explain, but it's kind of, you know, he has always been, you know, if you listen to my music you'd think, how is Michael Jackson an inspiration to you? You know, my music is nothing like Michael Jackson's, his is, but he just has motivated me and inspired me to work hard on my music, and he's been an inspiration to me all my life, and he will still be an inspiration to me, and he will always be in my heart, and no other singer or entertainer or performer will ever take his place. I mean, he was the king of pop. And you know, the guy who signed, you know, Michael Jackson and his brothers, the Jackson 5, to Motown, I always knew he was very fond of them, but at his memorial service he said a sentence that was very, very nicely and well said. He said, Michael Jackson, you know, to say that he is the king of pop isn't even good enough for him. He was quite simply the best entertainer to ever live. And it really is true. That's what I believe. And you know, people say, you know, I don't like his music's rubbish. You know, that's fine, that's your opinion. but no one has sold as many albums as Michael Jackson, and that is fact. That isn't just me saying that, that is fact. No one has broke his record, and I honestly don't, it would be extremely hard. I honestly don't think it will ever happen. But basically, you know, to me, he is the best entertainer, best creator, best performer, and in my opinion, there is a huge hole, a huge dent now will be left in the music industry forever, because no one will ever be like Michael Jackson. It was hard to believe that he was even real, really, you know, like he was this some sort of an angel that just came down and you're just like, whoa. I mean, every time I listen to his music, every time I watch him perform, it just, I get shivers. It's just, it's hard to explain, but basically, you know, listening to his music and knowing that he was there, it just meant the world to me. And you know, when I heard he died, it was just so upsetting. And what really upset me actually last week was I watched on the internet the video that has been all around the internet of Michael Jackson at the Pepsi advert. And this is what I want to say. I want to say that that has been what has more or less likely caused everything, you know, most things, because put it this way, people say, oh, he changed his skin colour. You know, I have heard that he did have skin cancer or whatever, but nonetheless, he did not change his colour of skin until after that accident, and it was horrible. I mean, nobody knows how much pain he was in. I mean, he got 2nd and 3rd degree burns on his scalp. I mean, there was, you know, it was burning into his head, you know, when the sparks came off and hit, you know. And what bothers me is, you know, the likes of Pepsi Max or whatever, you know, they didn't need all that flashy sparks and stuff, because in those days to have Michael Jackson in an advert, you know, is enough. You don't need the sparks and things like that. But anyway, this is my opinion, and it just really upset me, because I always thought that was the reason why, but to think that it's just really upsetting that that's what's probably caused most of it, because he wasn't taking medication before that, or certainly not as much as what he was taking. It all started from that accident to try and ease the pain. No, we can't judge, we don't know what pain he was on. But anyway, I don't care, you know, whether he changes his skin colour, whether he thinks he's Peter Pan, he's going to fly to Neverland, it doesn't bother me. At the end of the day, let's talk about his music. His music was phenomenal. I mean, tracks like Bad, Beat It, Thriller, you know, no one can make music like that. You know, people try, and, you know, people say, you know, well, that's not good music, and, you know, you go and see who they listen to, and they listen to Justin Timberlake, Rihanna, Beyonce. All those people are not copies of him, but they were extremely inspired. I mean, Justin Timberlake was heartbroken when he died, because he was more or less inspired. I mean, his dance moves, you know, the way he dresses. Rihanna, you know, wears certain, you know, things, you know, fashion-wise. Beyonce Knowles, you know, I seen a tiny bit of her new video, and she had all this gold stuff on her. Basically, exactly the style of Michael Jackson. You know, they're all inspired by Michael Jackson. Madonna loved Michael Jackson. I could go on and on. Prince, you know, so many people. You know, so when you say you don't like his music, you know, you probably listen to people who that was their idol at the end of the day. But that's all I want to say. I just want to say that it really, really, really upset me, and I know that no one will ever take his place in my heart musically, and to me, he is the best in the music industry still. Even though he's not here, he is the best, and I will always think he's the best. I will continue to listen to his music every single day and continue to let him inspire me and work harder. And you know, he worked so hard all his life, and he so deserved every single thing that he had. And I just want to say I love you, Michael, so much, and God bless you, and now you can finally rest in peace, and I really hope that you are. So and I hope you all like my t-shirt. I got it specially made, and it says on it, Michael Jackson will live in my heart forever and always. I don't know if you can see, but yeah, so I love you, Michael Jackson, and always will, and you're the best.